What is going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Well, we got something special for you guys. Oh my gracious, it's gonna be special for us too. And I can't wait to tell y'all what we got going on and what Brooke has found again. Just this is gonna be for years to come. Just something that we will enjoy and many other people will too. Ain't that right, girl? Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? Hey, Scott. Hey, buddy. Come on, Phyllis Diller. Come on, girl. Come on, Bandit. Hey, Tommy. Emma Jean. Ozella. What's up, Loki? Hey, little bit. Belle. How y'all doing this morning? We've had a slight change in weather. we were, gosh, it's been spring-like. Just one of those false springs, though, we get here. Man, rain, still our rainy season, but it has been very spring-like, and that's changed in a hurry for us. Got you fixed up, Peachy. There you go. There you go. Mildred, you are a sloppy eater, you know it? Peaches teach you how to eat. Y'all look at old Topper trying to be hip. Did Moody put that dye in your beer, buddy? Oh, I got y'all a new salt block. I do. They didn't have any cobalt blue ones though. We gotta get that switched out. Just got y'all a mineral salt block this time. I get so tickled at old Topper and his blue beard. It's warmer in this greenhouse. I cut the heater on there in here yesterday. Just checking out my seed starts, making sure everybody's okay. It says the soil temperature's 60 degrees, so that's pretty good. I got them on that heat mat, and I got the heater going. But if it gets too cold, I'll have to watch it. It's gonna be, it may dip down below freezing. I'll have to watch the weather and see. If so, I may move these guys in the garage for that night and then bring them back out here again. And you can see I did end up wrapping my peppers in saran wrap, just trying to keep those guys as warm as possible because they're gonna be the hardest things to germinate, them and the okra. Whew, man. So let me tell y'all, it's gonna be a cold day doing what we want to do today. So Brooke stumbled across a post on a local group in Facebook, and it was a lady that is evidently has just oohoodles in fields, or we haven't physically seen it yet, of daffodils, all different sorts of daffodils, and she's got so many that she wants them thinned out. So she offered in this group that you know, hey, look, if y'all want to come thin them out, you can, you know, just free, but it's up to you to dig them up and all that kind of stuff. So Brooke asked me, and I was like, heck yeah, because since we moved here, there is a farm we drive by, and this time of the year, it is absolutely spectacular. I love it. Number one, I love daffodils. One of my favorite flowers ever. They're old-fashioned. They remind me of, you know, my grandma. They remind me of, you know, an old front yard where daffodils just randomly popping up. And I love to see them just random pop up on sides of the roads, and that's what I'm fixing to get into. But they just seem old-fashioned. They just seem nostalgic, and I love daffodils. And plus, too, they come up when really nothing else is going on. And so, it's just one of my favorite plants. Well, since we moved here, there's a farm that I'm sure didn't plant this many because daffodils love to multiply. And they got them planted. They got a fence on the roadside, and they got them planted in front of that fence. And literally, y'all, they have just taken over that front part of that fence. And it is gorgeous. And since we got this huge roadside fence in area on our farm, I've just dreamed of that. Well, here's our opportunity. So when Brooke gets back, we're gonna ride over there and see. I can't wait to see it. I don't know, I love daffodils. Do you guys love daffodils? It's one of my favorite flowers. And so I told Brooke what I wanted to do with them. She said, what about though when I go to cut grass in the front of the fence? I'm like, daffodils will be done blooming in. So I'm not worried about it at that point. So you can just, either they'll be gone or there'll be a little bit left and you can just cut over them because they'll go dormant inside the ground and then pop back up next spring. And they'll just keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And I know that if I love riding by that one farm that has those gorgeous daffodils just growing everywhere, that I would love to do that here. And not only for us, but when people drive by, you know, I want them to see that and go, oh, that's just so beautiful. And it may brighten somebody's day. Somebody could be down in the dumps, had a bad day at work, and they're coming home from work and just see that sea of daffodils across our roadside, and it just puts a smile on their face. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to dig them up and try to get them planted. And whew, only thing is it's cold. Good thing is it rained yesterday, so they should be easy to dig up. Got us some buckets. Got us all of our shovels. I think we should be ready to go. Our daffodil tools right here now. So right up here is what I was telling y'all earlier. This is the farm, and look at the daffodils in front of, isn't that gorgeous, of their fence? Just absolutely gorgeous, and I love that so much. That's what I'm hoping ours will eventually look like.
Cows obviously don't like them.
So if you're looking for a plant that deer don't like, that is beautiful, daffodils is the way to go. I don't think chickens like them either. I don't think, remember chickens eating our ones at the other farm.
I don't think they did.
What's y'all's favorite color?
Daffodils?
Yeah.
I like them.
You like them all?
I like the ones that look like they have a scrambled egg in the middle.
The scrambled egg ones.
Well,
there's actually one called that.
A scrambled farm fresh egg.
Yeah.
Because, well, a fried egg, I guess you would say.
Yeah, more like a fried egg.
Not a grocery store egg, because their yolks are real pale, but the one with the bright orange center.
Yeah. I like them all too, MaryCarl. White, pink,
They're
with
pretty.
the pinkish center, the peach center, the orange, the yellows. I like them all too.
So y'all target all of them, and I'm targeting the
That'll
ones
work.
with the orange center.
That'll work. It is not near as cold here as it is at our house. So I may have overdressed. Oh man. All right, they're beautiful. They're everywhere. So I'm super excited to get started on getting these things on up. I think I'm gonna use this to start off with. I don't know why, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Alright y'all, we got a mess of daffodils, and there were probably what, 4 or 5 other people there,
Yeah.
and you can't even tell anybody's been there, and that's the truth. It's just, they're everywhere and so beautiful. They were planted by his grandmother.
His grandmother.
and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The forsythia's blooming, the quince is blooming, and the daffodils are blooming. It was absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're back with the load of daffodils, and y'all, the sun is out and there's not a cloud in the sky, and I'm loving it so much so I had to grab my sun hat. But we are fixing to try to plant these daffodils, and since it's so many of them, we're gonna try something to see if it works first, and that involves Brooke and her tractor. So we're gonna see if we can because they don't have to, dig down. So I'm hoping if I can get the bucket, or she can get the bucket, and just go in the dirt a little bit and just pop it up. We can drop them in there, and then I can step on it and close it up, and then they do another section. Or either she can go all the way down, we can come back and drop them in and cover them up. That's what I'm hoping for. That would be so much easier if that will work. So much easier than us literally hand digging every one of them. Or I say hand digging every one of them. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna take my shovel and just dig me a shallow trench all the way down, and we just come in and drop them in and cover them up that way. Come on, Holly Boo. Let's go see if we can make this work. If it can work and we let the tractor do all the work, that'll save us some blisters and some soreness, and main thing, time. Oh, she's starting down here. I thought she was starting on this side, but that's all right. Let's see if it's gonna work. So Brooke came up with a better idea, but we think she's gonna drop. Yeah, we don't know if it's gonna work or not, but she's dropping one tooth down on the box plate because there's teeth on that box plate, and we're going to see if that one tooth would dig down deep enough for us to plant the daffodils. If it works, this will be awesome. Because you can, I see that broke one. Work smarter, not harder. Holly says she's supervising this ordeal. Holly, is it gonna work? This gonna work, Holly? Oh, she says it's gonna work. I hope you're right, girl. Here we go. Y'all, it is working out perfectly. I mean, look at this. Look at the hole it's digging. Right around through there. Look at that. All the way down. That is working out perfect. Yeah, it's good. That is so awesome. That's gonna save us so much time right there. So much time. Oh, wow. Hey, y'all see how well that worked? That's gonna be awesome, ain't it? If y'all are on this side next year, y'all gonna see some pretty flowers come springtime now. Hope the wind's not too bad, but we got this side planted. It's 260 foot. So roughly, just to average my calculations, I figured up how many we're doing per 10 foot. That's roughly between 20 to 25,000 bulbs on this side, daffodils. And it's gonna be gorgeous. It already looks amazing already. And they're not even, mass of daffodils. These are just 1 or 2 per hole, sometimes 3. And they look awesome. Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful.
I mean, they're not in the full show right now because
No.
obviously a lot of them have bloomed out, but
Yeah.
just the greenery itself with the little bit of color that's showing is beautiful. It
Yeah.
makes me want next spring to be here already.
Next spring is going to be gorgeous.
and this is really not even spring,
No.
so we've got some of them that have not bloomed yet.
Right.
You can see the bulbs, like
Yeah.
this one right here
Mhm.
even. The bulbs are just starting to come on. So we might see a show yet.
We might. It's going to be next year though is when it's going to really look pretty, and then 3 years from now it's going to be gorgeous.
Oh my
Yeah.
gracious, I can't wait.
And they're so fragrant. I don't think people know that daffodils smell so good because you got to kind of get up on them, but they smell just delightful. And the honeybees love them. I remember being a child and there was a lady that had them in her front yard, just a big row of them. And they were always covered in honeybees. So I know our honeybees are going to enjoy these daffodils as well.
Well, you know, when I let the tailgate down to just take a peek at them
Yeah.
when we got back home,
Uh-huh.
the smell was very pungent
It's so
in a good way.
It smells so good. You don't think of daffodils being super fragrant, but they are. Oh my gracious, this is awesome. This is awesome. You know, we tried to grow some daffodils at the other farm, but they did so, and we didn't have a big area that we could really plant them in like this. But the few we did planted, they would come up, but they didn't flower because we didn't have enough sunlight over here. But here, they should just thrive right here. Aren't they just beautiful, Holly? Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, they're so beautiful.
That tells you how long this has been there. Look at this clump.
Yeah, it's been there a while. All right, so we're gonna come down this side as well. And don't know how far we're gonna go on this side because this side is way longer than the other side, but as far as we can. And then she told us we were more welcome to come back and get some more. So we'll see how far we get on this side. But this is super exciting. Whoo, man, that wind though. Good gracious.